Hello everyone, I'm Tim from Tim's PC and I build custom PCs to suit anyone's needs or budget. Also live stream my builds and repairs for transparency and educational purposes. So if you'd like to get an awesome new PC and you'd like to see it get put together live, send me a message today. Now we're going to be building our all-white 5800X case. So this is just a Ryzen 5 5600 and an RTX 3060, but it's going to look the goods. Alright, so let's go through our specs. We've got a Ryzen 5 5600 6-core 12-thread CPU. We've got the Asus ROG Strix B550-A gaming motherboard. We have an RTX 3060 there. Oh. We have Corsair 32 gigabyte 3200 megahertz CL16 memory there from Corsair. We've got a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. We've got our H150i Elite capelix cooler and a 650 watt cooler master power supply there. 80 plus gold in white. So all in all, it's going to be very white. So if you like white PCs, tonight's going to be the night for you. Yeah, B550-A gaming. Alrighty, so all our RGBs on our default rainbow pattern. Okay, so we've got a few different things here. We've got our first controller, so let's set that up. We've got 4 fans, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for our pump, for our Commander Pro, run Wizard. Look at that. Oh, fancy. Look at that. It just did it for me. Look at that. What do you know? Okay, so do you want to make it a little bit bigger so that people can see the lights on the case here a little bit clearer? Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of a play around with our fans and what we can do with them. So let's come over here to our first controller. Our first controller has basically the 4 fans that were pre-installed are in the first controller here. So we can go and change this around. So we can go and do different color modes and all of your usual kind of effects and stuff like that. But if you want to do the real cool stuff, it's with this lighting layers. Okay. So first, we're gonna go and select static color. So at the moment it's on white, right? All white. But what we're gonna do, what'll show up the best? I'm just trying to think. For demonstration purposes, what'll show up best? There we go. So color. Okay, we'll go with a nice deep reddy orange type color. Yeah. That'll do nicely. So I'm going to hold Control down. And we're going to select all of the lights, all the individual LEDs on the back and the front of our fans that we want to be this color orange. So what we're going to do here is we're going to set up a configuration where the outer ring is like a bright orange color, and we'll probably do like a green or a blue or something like that in the middle, just so this sort of stands out. So it can be a little bit slow setting this up, but trust me, when it comes to customized lighting, this is sort of the best that you can do. It gives you so much control over it. So I'm literally selecting by holding down Control and clicking on these LEDs. You'll see the fans slowly lighting up one LED at a time, I should say. And we can see that the center is not lighting up, it's just the rings on the outside of the fans. Yeah. It's up to you. I'd spend money. I'd spend extra money on an SSD if I could afford it. If not, I'd pretty much just roll with whatever. I'd just make sure I was getting one that had a 5-year warranty. Okay, so as we can see there now, we've got nothing in the center. We've just got the outer ring. Okay, so that's one of our lighting layers. So we can click on plus over here and we can add another lighting layer. So new lighting layer is, we're going to go back down here, we're going to go back to static color. And so what we need to do now is we're going to select a different color. Now I would be thinking something like this would be a good contrast. Holding shift, not control. And I'm pretty sure I can select this and do it with the mouse cursor as well. A bit hard to do the ones on the outside like this effectively, but the inner ones you can just drag the mouse over the LEDs And there we go, look at that. And make it small again. So we got this number here below RAM is how many frames per second it's currently running at. And up here we've got GPU temperature, we've got utilization, clock speed, and the wattage that it's consuming. And then the VRAM speed, VRAM usage, speed. Then we've got our CPU temperature, usage, clock speed, wattage, our RAM usage, and then that number there is how many frames per second it's running. Panel on it now that we're doing this. So yeah, Tristan, you'll have fun playing with the lighting, getting it all just looking just right for you. Yes, hopefully my brief demo on the Corsair lighting sort of explains it a little bit better to people. It seems a bit overwhelming at first when you look at it, but it's actually relatively intuitive and easy to use. And no, I'm definitely not big enough to be paid by Corsair to say that. That's my honest opinion. Okay, so that was heaven there on high with no anti-aliasing. And next, we'll run a more demanding benchmark called Valley. And we're also going to run it on higher settings. So both of these ones are 1080p, but This is a more demanding one, this one. And it's on higher settings. I love how like Australian animals are just like these like awkward clunky things that just would no way they'd survive in Africa. Like yeah, emus like there's ostriches in Africa, but like emus are just especially clunky, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They're pretty clunky. Alrighty, so that was Valley there on Ultra with max anti-aliasing. And then finally, we run superposition at 4K. Not that we'd really want to use a 3060 to run 4K games, but just for consistency's sake, so we always run the same 3 benchmarks. Yeah. Unlimited budget, full-size case, which one would I choose? Ooh. Options. Not a 1000D. I think it's just. I think that's just ridiculous. It's too big. I mean, the 7000X is pretty cool. the Lian Li XL is pretty cool. I've been thinking about it for a while in terms of updating the background. I mean, obviously the component boxes and stuff make for a pretty good background, pretty good like real background as opposed to like green screen or something like that. But I was also thinking of getting one of those like neon glass tube signs that says Tim's PC. And I was also thinking of getting a PC and wall mounting it behind me and just having it look like real sexy. I don't know if I could put hardline tubing in there or something. I'd do something and make it look real sexy behind me. I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, that sounds cool. Maybe eventually. Bioluminescence. Oh, okay. Alrighty, so we are now at the end of the night. At the risk of repeating myself, thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video.
Hello everyone, this is Buddy, aka the Fluffy Mau. The Fluffy Mau would like to know why you have not subscribed to the Tim's PC YouTube channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a huge favour and subscribe.